Hey guys, so here's the weekly video for HSM tomorrow night. Pretty simple night. It's going to be just like any other night. The only major difference is I want to let you know that our new students from Bellevue are going to be joining us. That could be anywhere from 1 to 2 students to 5 or 6. I'm not really sure. I've invited them to come at 6:20 for our salt and prayer time. So please be looking for them, get to know them, make them feel welcome and part of our group now. So I don't really want to use after tomorrow night the phrase they're from the other church, or they are now the Rock. They're started, but they will no longer be meeting at the other church except for Sunday services. But even these guys, I don't think go to the Sunday service, so they will predominantly be only here. The rest of the church will come over after Easter, but the students are here now. So a couple things with tomorrow night. We're going to be playing a game called the Foursquare Cone War. The way that's going to look. Imagine the youth room in your head. The stage is over here, and the 4 corners. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a cone. The object is that the room is going to be divided like a 4 square, and there's going to be a cone in the corner of each square. And then the object is, it's not necessarily dodgeball hit the people, it's hit their cone. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to say, first team to knock over. Sorry, you can't knock over the cone. We're using dodgeballs. The first team to hit the cone 10 times, that cone is now knocked over. Something to that effect. We may change it to 5 times. We'll see how hard it is. But basically, once a cone is knocked over, that team isn't disqualified, but they now try to target a different cone still. Does that make sense? And whatever cone is left standing at the end wins. So one more time, imagine a 4 square, a cone in the corner, the back corner. The people can't stand within 2 feet. We'll have tape on the ground to delineate where they can stand. And then the object is to hit the cone with a ball 5 or 10 times. And then once it's hit that many times, a leader will knock the cone down, and that team is no longer qualified to win. But they'll then focus their attention on another team, knocking them out. So staff, what we're going to need from you guys in that time is just, we'll need somebody at each one counting, making sure that the counting how many times the cone gets hit. We're also going to need somebody making sure that students don't defend within 2 feet of the cone, and then making sure people aren't getting hurt doing stupid things, throwing. They don't need to be throwing like dodgeball. It's not that, okay? They just need to be trying to hit the cone. They can be tossing it. And then, of course, there could be defenders and there could be offense. So, and then we might switch it up, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. We might do it by team. We might, not really sure how to do it yet, but just be aware of that. All right, so that's the game. And then we'll have team time. We've increased team time to almost 20 minutes. And just to clarify, last week I made a mistake. Ladies, when you head upstairs, please know that you have the junior high room to use also. You could probably put 2 to 3 teams in that room. I also didn't intend for every female group to go upstairs. I just would like to empty out the youth room. So if we had a team that was sitting on the floor in the lobby, we have a team of guys in the cafe area, and then if we have a team of guys in the green room and outside the green room, and then we have some girls upstairs by children check-in and girls in the junior high room, that should be enough to help with sound. So I hope that makes sense. If you need to clarify with me, please do. But my goal is to give you space from other groups, and then so that it's quieter. Just remember, for everybody leading teams, we only have 18 or 20 minutes. So if you're leaving, please leave with a sense of urgency. Get up there and just get things going. And so just, I see that happening by you going, I know exactly where I'm going, and I know how I'm going to start our conversation. For me, it would look like, all right, if you guys are with me, let's go, come on. And I turn around and I walk out, and I just start going. They will follow if they're with you. And then go up the stairs, look back a couple times, make sure that I've got all the people that I'm supposed to have. I'd head up into the junior high room, and I'd sit down, and I'd go, all right, well, kind of nice, not so loud, that we get kind of more space to have our time together. So, hey, I want to start tonight by asking you a question, and then you just get right into it. Does that make sense? Or however you feel you need to get into it. All right, so that's our team time. And then try your best that when we say there's a minute or 2 left, to plan on only being out for 1 or 2 minutes so that we can get the night moving on, or chairs set up and taking a break. You can actually, by the way, when I say you have 1 minute left or whatever, When you're done, you can say, all right, guys, well, thanks for hanging out, and go ahead and go to the bathroom, get a drink, do what you need to do. But Salt, let's head downstairs, let's get some chairs set up. So if you're saying that in your groups, that'll get Salt moving that direction quickly also. So basically, we have 155 chairs in the storage room. We're now using all of them. So we need everybody's hands on deck to use, to get all the chairs out. Because we need that many seats. We have 120-something students, and then we have our 15 to 20 staff, and then we need empty chairs also, so we're pushing 150 chairs, so we need everybody's help getting those done. And it felt like we've had that the last couple weeks, by the way, so thank you. We're going to do a funny video tomorrow night. It's the NFL lip reading. It's hilarious. I love it. Go Hawks. Sad. Worship, and then we'll do Joey Amundsen is going to be preaching. Please keep that on the down low, low down, no doubt. Don't advertise that to students. We never share when somebody's going to be preaching or not preaching. We don't want that to make a difference. So, just so you know. Worship, and then blessing, and then we're done. That's it, guys. So, that's all I got. Just so you know, we have a staff and SALT meeting that's coming up on February 13th. February 13th. That meeting, that SALT, is a SALT training. That's going to be going over the Myers-Briggs stuff again with our students, but how to utilize it effectively in relationships. And then staff will be going over small group training, and that'll be for some of our newer staff. So, all right. Well, thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Looking forward to it.